Buffy the Vampire Slayer followed teenager Buffy Summers as she trained to become the Vampire Slayer, battling against supernatural threats during the show's 7-season run. Buffy the Vampire Slayer aired from 1997 to 2003 and stands proudly as one of the best-known fantasy television shows of all time. The show focused on Buffy and her friends during their high school years and also featured an array of supernatural allies and foes. In the show's initial season, Buffy starts her sophomore year at Sunnydale High, having just left Los Angeles following an incident with a group of vampires. Shows with teenage characters tend to cast actors who are older than the characters, as filming with underage actors requires them to be tutored, which can slow down the production process. The cast of Buffy the Vampire Slayer varied in age compared to their characters, with some age differences spanning centuries. Family Guy and Austin Powers star Seth Green was 5 years older than his Buffy the Vampire Slayer character, being in his early 20s when playing the teenage werewolf Oz. Seth Green was introduced as Oz in the Season 2 episode Inca Mummy Girl, and eventually became the boyfriend of Willow, despite him being a werewolf. Green was 23 when he was cast as the high school junior, only 5 years older than Oz. While this seems like a large age gap, it was smaller than many of the other Buffy the Vampire Slayer cast members. Oz stood as one of the show's main characters until Season 4, ending things with Willow on friendly terms, and returning to Tibet to focus on controlling his werewolf form. Oz appeared briefly on the spin-off Angel, which saw him deliver a gem that made vampires invincible to Los Angeles, but wasn't seen again. Anthony Stewart Head as Rupert Giles. Anthony Stewart Head was 43, the same age as his Buffy character. Buffy's voice of reason, librarian Rupert Giles, was played by Anthony Stewart Head, the only actor in Buffy the Vampire Slayer to be cast at the same age as their character, with both being 43 years old. Giles was often a father figure to Buffy, guiding her through her responsibilities as the Slayer, and also helped rehabilitate Willow after she nearly destroyed the world. Not only was Giles Buffy's mentor, he was also a surrogate father figure at many points during the show's run. Giles started as Buffy's Watcher, an official role for the guide of the current Slayer, and he never left her side, despite being replaced at various points throughout the series by the Watchers Council. Giles stayed a part of Buffy's life even after her training was complete, and after the show ended there were rumors of a spin-off focusing on Giles, but it was never made. By the time Buffy the Vampire Slayer concluded, Anthony Stewart Head had just entered his 50s.